from the 36 now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles.
There he goes, right side. To the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 79 yards. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Finding room at midfield. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, 26 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That swung out wide to Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come to 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st down, Trubisky. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as it takes it the other way to the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Wilson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Hall. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore from 6 yards away. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trubisky. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at. Throwing here, Trubisky. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson on the pass from Mitchell Trubisky. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7th. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. On second down, a run with Carter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down, here's Carter. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now it's Wilson. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
That's well short of the first. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. Running straight ahead, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here's Trubisky. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Throwing now is Trubisky. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively now, 1 more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their #1 running option that you've scouted and take away their #1 receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
One last shot for Trubisky. And this is incomplete, so no miracles here on the final. And this ball game is over. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
That nigga Eric Bland want to play me for 200 this weekend, Tony. Hell, I just ordered me some goddamn DoorDash, some motherfucking Zaxby's.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
Damn, it felt like a fucking weekend, man. I woke up this morning thinking it was goddamn Saturday or some shit. Or this afternoon. I win this one, I'll be tired.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
I might go to this NC State and ECU game Friday, Saturday.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return, Hardy.
All right.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Winston and the Saints now with a first and 10 at their own 21.
Is that him?
The play action fake.
All right, I'll pause it.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second.
I found it. Oh, I got it off in time.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't know. My bad.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Now Winston. He'll get this out to Kamara. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Going deep here for Landry. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jameis to throw it.
God damn, Jameis Winston.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it's 3rd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
On 3rd down, Winston.
This weak arm son of a bitch.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
He punted.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen keeps himself upright.
Man, goddamn!
Too great, and he goes down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Allen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. On 4th down, Matt arises sent on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Hardy set to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing.
That's a pass interference!
Exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Winston.
Man, I hate this motherfucker. Man, come on, man. He ain't worth the fuck, man.
And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close, they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because
Fuck, this motherfucker is trash, bruh.
It's successful, but in this case,
I find a shirt so I can go get my goddamn food in a few minutes. Here we go.
Interception almost cost them 6 points. Now the defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Cook. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1. Allen taking it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So it was 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
What? Oh, yeah.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing, Winston. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jarvis Landry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
Hey, I'm going to have to pause it and go get my food after this, Tony.
Catch the rack yardage. That puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown.
I don't know if I got to pause or not, so if not, just sit there. Or do what you got to do. Shit, it ain't no matter. I'll be right back.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
All right, I'm back.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Allen going to throw.
Ah!
That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Allen off the play fake.
Oh!
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball really late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
I don't know how he dropped it, but I'm glad.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 1st and 10, Winston being chased out left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Thus far, they haven't been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but
God damn, man!
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game.
Go lay your ass down. Go. I don't want to play with you. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Bye.
Every pass is also contested well.
You always want to come in here at the wrong goddamn time and nudge my motherfucking arm.
On 4th down,
Fuck you. Motherfucker gonna nudge my goddamn arm as I'm throwing the football.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's
No, the motherfucker, he smelled food, so he won't be all up in my damn room. Oh yeah.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another.
Whoa! Wait, that's a hell of a blitz.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of
Jameis intercepted a third time.
Man, get me the fuck out of this game. Get me out of this game. Get me out of this fucking game. Because that's bullshit.
First half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A good run there by Cook on first down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
On second down, Cook. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Now Cook running right, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Allen. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well. And that one's incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up. A long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And again, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. 26 yards. And the Bills are in for 6. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. To throw, Winston. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
These are the situations that really test the defense as sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first, this one from 38. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and the lead will hold at 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys. Well, let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They go play action. Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now here is another interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Cook up the gut. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's Demario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting the receiver on the run.
And they got to get to the 23 here on third. To throw, it's Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook, and he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have. It's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gunshot throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 4.
Could very well be a defining play in this game. The touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 13. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
It's good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Allen now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Von Miller bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Third and long for Winston. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. On the slant, he's got Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Allen will try to throw for it. And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And the Bills are right back in this football game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Winston to throw. Looking long for Thomas. It got his man complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. Winston. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Johnson. 31 yards. And the Saints are able to build on to their fourth.
Woo! GG, teammate. Ah, damn, I fought back in this one.
Lutz with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Shit, I am too, so it is what it is.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
P.J. Williams with a pick, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it.
You said what?
Pick sixes. Yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away from the 6. And it's a pretty good return.
Damn,
here,
after that 17 to 7, what was it, 17-7 with like a minute and some change left in the third? And this shit just took a toll, took a change. God damn.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every...
And now here's another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a huge return as they take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the...
Catch the ball, Michael Thomas! You're one of the best receivers in the fucking game!
So after the incompletion,
catch the motherfucking football! Come on, man! God damn! And he throws a pick. And he throws a pick! 7 fucking interceptions! This motherfucker... You right? God damn, man. That shit kills my mood, man.
7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Oh! Marshawn Lattimore, you got to go get that one, big boy. You got to go get that one, my boy. You got to go get that one, my boy. Oh, my goodness, number 6.
Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
I damn sure tried.
Tell you, no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence, but we're not seeing a confident thrower.
Well, I'm playing underneath all the routes anyways.
Passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now here's another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them.
Oh, that son of a bitch couldn't catch that. Damn.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They're looking to throw this. Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Winston. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football.
Hell of a game, teammate. Hell of a game. We tied.
The Saints' decision to go for it.
I had a huge drive-by in that 3rd and 4th quarter, though. That shit was...
over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Yeah. Of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
Pirates in the bullpen, 3-1. Swinging a line drive, shallow center field. It's down the base hit. Cole Long scores. Here ends up in 3rd. Tack on runs galore here in the 7th.
Kind of a deke out there by Greg Allen. Had the glove up like he was going to make the catch. That froze Hira at second base. Another run in.
Long was heading back towards 3rd base just in case Allen came up with some sort of circus catch.
Fastball off the plate. Good job by Urias to cover it. Check out Allen. If he keeps running, do you think he might be able to catch it? He kind of gives up on it a little bit. 1 run in. And here to 3rd.
The Brewers with 2 in so far in the 7th inning. They've got runners on the corners again. Pitching change for Pittsburgh. 4-1 Milwaukee. of the 7th inning, 4-1 Milwaukee. New pitcher coming on for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Soaking up the last little bit of summer here in the ballpark. Yohan Ramirez is on their show.
He came in the game with the bases loaded. He stranded 3 inherited base runners. That was on Monday, working an inning in the 3rd. He's been around a little bit this year, hasn't he? With Cleveland, Seattle, now the Pirates. 17th game for him. Big earned run in.
Omar Narvaez coming up. Runners on the corners. 4 straight base runners. Renfroe single, walk to Colton Wong. And back-to-back hits by Hira and Urias. Bottom part of the order has driven in 3 of the 4 runs today. Second part of this season, the bottom of the order has had some tough times offensively.
They got to get it going. 7, 8, 9. Seems to be the table setters for the top of the order.
And now Ramirez and O'Neal Cruz, they're going to swap listening devices. That boy coming out. There is your one technology malfunction for the day.
Do a Ty Cobb thing.
I think a lot of things.
I don't think we want to know.
No, I don't think we can talk about what he
We
would
know about Mr. Cobb.
strike one on Omar Narvaez.
All this technology, iPads in the dugout.
One and one. Those old time guys probably thinking the same thing in the early 80s when Tony Gwynn was rewinding the Betamax tapes, right?
Right. How'd those guys hit with that on this video?
It's amazing. See it, hit it.
Yeah. See ball, hit ball.
On Omar. Adrian Hauser has joined Matt Bush in the Brewers bullpen. If this gets a little bit more lopsided, it would be Hauser. RBI ground out for Narvaez back in the 6th to give Brewers a lead. It's a foul. Good action on that fastball from Ramirez. 95 to 98.
Good arm. And with some movement.
Toss to first has Urias back with the dive. Fights that one off.
A lot of fastballs. You can see Omar dialed in with the heater. Last one at 95 miles an hour down and in.
All fastballs in this sequence and all 95 plus. Toss to first.
This situation a lot of times will dictate what kind of pitch you throw. He needs a ground ball right here. So that's probably why he's sticking with the two-seamer, the sinker,
take that time. Garrett Mitchell is on deck. Good hit for Tyrone Taylor.
Easy decision for Craig Counsell. No lefties down there. Nobody getting loose.
Derek Shelton used his left-hander, Banuelos, in the 5th inning. Runner goes, swinging foul. Starter Zach Thompson went just 4 innings, but did not give up a run. 3 hits, and he was throwing the ball really well. Derek Shelton went to the bullpen, and since he did, Brewers have scored in every inning.
And it's interesting because he went 5 innings out of the bullpen his last time out. He'll have a little bit more in the tank, I would imagine. Something I'm not aware of.
Foul back again. I tell you, Omar has had some of the longest at-bats for Brewers hitters in the series. Tyler tossed to first. Paying a lot of attention to Luis Urias over there at first base.
He's running on the full count with 1 out. Maybe trying to stay away from a double play on a ground ball.
Create an opening with the infielders moving around a little bit. Running again and down and in, ball 4. Another great at-bat from Omar Narvaez, a 9-pitch walk, and they are loaded for Garrett Mitchell. He's had a nice start to his big league career. Made his first start on Sunday. Had a base hit, drove in a couple of runs. And then on Monday, hit his first big league home run to tie the game in the 8th inning. Here's the swing off of Will Crow. Floating around the bases.
Yeah, you only have one chance to make a first impression. It's been a real good one for Garrett Mitchell so far.
Started last night, was 0 for 2.
Way to get the fans on your side right away.
Up there to pinch hit for the first time. He's got the bases loaded, facing Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Mitchell flied to deep left center against Ramirez on Monday. It's 1-1.
Nice short, compact stroke. Not a lot of movement until he starts that swing.
Ramirez has yet to throw an off-speed pitch. All fastballs so far. Swing and foul at 98 at the bottom of the zone. 1-2. Got Yelich on deck. Right now, Mitchell, 1 out, bases full.
He's got a breaking pitch. This might be the time to break it out.
He
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Kicker Dustin Hopkins set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes taking a deep shot here.
Where are you?
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mahomes going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes flushed out right. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. They'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown! Clyde Edwards-Helaire from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field.
No! Motherfucker.
Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And he definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back from both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
On first down, Justin Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Third and 2, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Herbert. He's going to wind up in air.
What the fuck, man? Come on, Juan Soto. Hit a goddamn home run, and I'm going to be lit.
And the Chargers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Hopkins with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second down and 3. Mahomes now to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Bro, I was about to fucking say, if he would have picked that fucking football up, I would have been mad as shit.
First down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Come on, man!
But it's incomplete.
Come on, man!
Start their snaps closer to the goal line. It's actually hard to throw the ball in those situations during that tight coverage. You see what happens. It's hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but
look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards end zone.
yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Mahomes now on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Now here's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, wide open, complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 53 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Mahomes will throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On first down, Mahomes. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And this is taken in at the 5. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Touchdown! Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half. And they trail as we get back underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Going for the deep ball. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught at the 8. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3.
Brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 5-yard line.
Second down and goal. Herbert, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that can overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll drop the throw. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. first down, it's Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And down inside the 15 he goes. Herbert operating from the red zone. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up third down and 9.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Buying time to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Herbert now. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. The 30. 10. 5. And he will take. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Pearson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. Takes it at the 7. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. 3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. 1st down. Here's Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Burrow will throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, please look at that. I can say and show me you have to tackle if you want to be a good defense.
In a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Steps away to his left. Open man is Palmer. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They snap it to Herbert. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play. And the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Running on first down, Eckler. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here we go. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. On the move. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll give it to Mixon. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal. Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
McPherson's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then they get hurt with an extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Herbert on 1st down now. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
This is swung out to Eckler. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Here we go. Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
had a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Now it's Herbert. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 31, Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he gets it down to the 32. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. From the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurts. He's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. After the sack on first down, Burrow throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, 73 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Bengals 12, Chargers 7.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Here we go.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Back to Mixon on second down. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Gabe Neighbors, a 3-yard touchdown run. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Meanwhile, Burrow's thrown into the hands of Sample. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
11.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19. A good pickup there, 20 yards. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Oh, he rolls over it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this will be caught. This will convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially right now.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 30 yards there. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This Bengal defense that passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Herbert going to keep fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. They're turned away.
Appreciate it, bro.
4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And nothing much materializing there.
Get out of there.
He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mixing up the middle. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And some room to work. And he is finally forced out of bounds.
My bad, appreciate it. That takes a lot of guts to go for it on the fucking goal line on 4th down.
Plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Burrow on 1st down. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Mixon with a 1st down carry.
Oh, what in the fuck?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Nixon. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring
Bruh, I'm like, goddamn, I done kicked 4 fucking field goals.
Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their
Yeah. I got an all PS5 league. I'm ready to start on, I think, the 8th.
You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out,
You got an iPhone?
down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown.
Just shoot me a friend request after this game, and I'll add you to the group that we got for the league.
That happening, not great in your favor.
Alright, just shoot me your PSN and your number. I'll add you to the chat.
The Charger drive about
Move,
to
go lay
get
down.
going.
Bye. Go.
They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
He's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 34 yards to gain that time, another 1st down. Throwing, Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Herbert gonna throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
GG's, bro.
By Eli Apple.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know now. Alright, I'm gonna let you know now. Go ahead and mute that motherfucker once I add you, because them niggas talk all day and night in that chat.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they
All right, bro,
use
GG's.
it here as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.
Go lay down.
All the way up through, and they closed them out with a
Bye,
big-time
Zoo.
performance down the stretch.